Hey, good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in again on another morning hype with Mr.Stacks. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning here in San Antonio, July 27th, and it's about 7:39 a.m. Today we're kind of having a little late session here as we look into the market, looking for some movement and trying to find those day trades that we like. For those of y'all that are new to the channel and are interested in trying to make some money in your pocket, trying to find those stocks that are building up volume and momentum, well, that's what we're looking for. And if that's something that you're interested in, hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, so you can be updated on time, get in the know before these stocks actually pop. And we're going to go ahead and take it from there. But off the bat, as we start our session here, we do have 4 of our top pick stocks of the day, some of them that we have been following here for a little while. But we're going to go ahead and start off the day with XELA Technologies. How many of y'all know about XELA Technologies? Well, check it out, y'all. We're back in the green again. We've had a nice pump up this morning from about $2.50. We're almost hitting that $3 mark. But as y'all know, we do show resistance around the $3 mark. But we're still in the pre-market, you know. Let's kind of pull up the chart here. We've already got about 7 million shares trading for XELA Technologies, which is looking very healthy this morning. As you can see on our daily, we did close yesterday around 246, and we're already up about 50 cents here in the pre-market, which is a good sign. As we start to see the volume come in, hopefully we can get that momentum to build up and start to squeeze through some of these key levels here. We have been waiting over a week now, but XELA is back here in focus. For those of y'all that are still holding your position, I told y'all I picked up some more shares here as we bottomed out around 240 or so last week. You know, I doubled up on some shares, and we're looking to ride it all the way back up, y'all. For those of y'all that are looking for a position to jump in, $2.50 to $3, that would be a good buy point as far as the key levels here that I'm looking at. But $3 again, you also need to wait and make sure there's not no resistance holding here. We can also follow the VWAP. So 290 is actually not a bad point. Right now we're right above the VWAP. We've been holding little by little, moving up. It looks like we're about to squeeze. So this would actually be a good buy point right now. But I would maybe wait for the market to open, because you do know how the market plays out sometimes. We may see it dip back down to these levels here before it actually shoots up. But this would be a key level to buy. If we can come down here, you can get it at a better price. This would be a better buy point down here. But we're looking to hit the lows if we do come down around 250, 253 or so. So these are the levels I would look to hold your positions at, or jump on a position here if you're looking to go long. But XELA Technologies, y'all, I'm really excited today. Waiting to see how this plays out, and hopefully we can make some good money on this trade today, y'all. Second stock of the day is SPRT, support.com. We're still following this one, y'all. Every day, every morning, we're starting to see some movement. Yesterday we did have a down day. We hit a high of $8.33, I believe. But we did have a sell-off where they pushed the price all the way back down. As you can see, we closed around 674. But right now we're still up in the pre-market, y'all. We're at 693 as we speak. And looking at the 4 hour here, just wanted to show y'all, as we're still trending up here, y'all. Look at that. Some support right here. As you can see, our resistance. Here's our resistance level. So it's usually around every dollar or so we're seeing resistance. So around $7 or so, there's some resistance there. But hey, y'all, I've been calling this one for a while. For those that bought in around $4 or so, we're still holding our position. We're almost doubling our money here. It's a real good trade. I'm happy for those that were able to get on board with me and ride it out. You know, I can't always call them all the time, all the right calls, but there's some good trades here that we've been making here for the last few weeks, and we've been making some good money on, y'all. So for those of y'all that aren't familiar with the channel, check out some of the videos. I'll post them below so y'all can kind of fill yourselves in on what it is we actually talk about here. And if this footage is something you're interested in and like, and as far as like to be updated on, hit that thumbs up, y'all. Subscribe. You know, I do these videos for y'all. I love trading myself. I do this as a hobby. I love making money as a hobby, as you say also. This is what I play with on the daily, and I want y'all to be profitable with me. But as we go back into it here, support.com, y'all. It's a good stock here. I really feel like we're going to be hitting those $10 levels, maybe even higher. They had some $18 call sweeps or whatever that were being posted here in articles. Price targets up in the, close to $20, in September and August. And I mean, I'm not sure how fast they can actually squeeze up, but they can move pretty fast, as you can see here. This one jumped up in a day. It gapped up, you know, $5–10. So it can happen pretty swiftly, y'all. So just know when you get in, find your position here, your buy point, and just ride it out, y'all. $7, I would say, would be another buy point as we cross above the VWAP. And we want 2 green candles to close above the VWAP. If we come back down, I would also suggest around the $6 mark would be another buy point here if we do come back down. But just keep that in mind. For those of y'all that aren't aware of support.com, this was a short squeeze candidate. We've been focused on this stock for over a week now. The volume continues to come in, y'all. We're still in the green yesterday. Even though we had a red day, we're still seeing the volume here, y'all. There's still a lot of interest in this stock, and we're still going to be seeing some higher levels here. So let's just be patient on this one and just hold our position. Yesterday, stock number 3. Yesterday I did, on our closing bell session, I did talk about Time Technologies. This is a stock that I just took a new position on yesterday. We hit a high of $2.02. As you can see, we've kind of sold off since, and we're still moving sideways, but kind of up in a sense on a 30-minute chart, even though we're kind of showing some key levels here where they're starting to touch down here. 143. I'm a little lower than where I bought in, but it's okay. I did a little research on this company, and I'm showing that there's a lot of institutional interest in this stock for some reason. I'm not real familiar with the stock itself, but I know these penny stocks here or whatever with these technologies, I believe that there's a future in them. I believe this Time Technologies is a cancer platform for a certain cancer treatment or something like that. Let me just fill y'all in a little bit more here. I don't want to confuse y'all. But they had a patent that they just got on one of their treatments they have, and I believe it was for a certain type of cancer. But yeah, that's real interesting, you know, as far as what some of these companies are doing. Yeah, drug delivery method to treat cancer. Tyrosine. Patent claims covering use of tyrosine-based drug. So if y'all want to learn more about what this company's doing, you can look into that, research on their products there and their treatments. You can get a little more idea on what it is that they're doing and what they're bringing to the table. But yeah, that's kind of why I took a position. I seen that we had a lot of these institutions invested in holding their new positions, as well as some of them even increased their positions. Whether it's on a short side or long side, I wouldn't be able to know. I don't have that information available to myself. But with Vanguard, you know, Morgan Stanley, Citadel, there was just so many names. Same ones that were taking XELA Technologies. We actually had maybe double of what Time had from what XELA had of who was invested in this stock. So that kind of made me a little So I kind of was like, you know what, let me go ahead and jump on these shares. I think this was a key level here. We came back down as I called it, and I feel like today we're going to pump back up, and hopefully we can break through these levels. We're still seeing some good amount of volume come in. We got 2 million shares traded in the pre-market. As you can see, our daily average is only right under 2 million, so we're already above our daily average here. So we're about 102, 103% above our daily average right now. We closed at 138 yesterday. We're up a few cents in the pre-market also, but as you look at the history of the chart, we have a high of $5 back in February, and we're looking to hit these levels again. So we may open above where we left off yesterday, but I would love to break through this $2 mark again and start to see these higher levels up here. We do show some resistance here on these other levels too, so these are some key levels to watch for. But yeah, I'm still confident in Time Technologies. This is one on my watch list. I didn't take a very huge position, but I took a nice one, a few hundred shares. I'm gonna hold it down, see what happens here over the week. Hopefully we can continue to move up. I know we just broke out yesterday, and I don't think it's over for this stock yet. If we can hold above the 200-day moving average, I really feel like we're going to continue to move higher here. But for those that aren't familiar, Time Technologies added to the watch list, y'all. Let's keep an eye on this one here. Alright, we have 2 other stocks I wanted to discuss. One is the one showing some volume here, as you can see. They just had a deal that was approved, I believe. Let's look into this again. a license agreement with Organon. So I mean they're starting to move down, but we'll see what happens here. I'm not gonna let the little downplay, ruin my thought here. $3 looks to be a key level. We'll probably hold it around there, and we'll probably push back up here. That's kind of how it's looking to me. But yeah, we're gonna watch this one today to see how it plays out with this catalyst that was published. They got a big deal coming in for their products, so I really think that it's going to drive the price up here. May not be happening in the pre-market, but as the market opens and volume starts to come in more, I really feel like this one's going to start to move also. We have a daily average of about 510,000 shares. Pre-market, we're almost at 7 million, so we're highly above our daily average for our OBSV OPSEVA SA. I'm not even sure if that's how you say that, but yeah, I really think that we're going to see some movement in this stock today. But we'll definitely keep y'all posted and let y'all know how this one plays out. Last stock of the day, just something I wanted to catch on briefly here, and that was ORBSAT. This is one I've also been looking at, over the last week or two. I've added it to the watch list. Not a crazy amount of volume, but this one did take a nice jump this morning. Not really anything in the news as far as what's driving the volume or the price movement here, but it's just something I noticed, and I'm going to keep an eye on, see if we start to see more volume build up. Right now we're still under 1 million shares, and as you can see, our daily average is around 6 million, so we really don't have the volume. So this isn't really one I'm looking to trade. I was just keeping an eye because I seen it gap up. But I'm going to watch that one also. I just wanted to point that one out for y'all. So you can see XELA's coming down here, starting to test the lower levels. Testing the moving average on the 5-minute. But yeah, y'all, just know when to get in some of these trades, and hopefully y'all can make a good dollar in y'all's pocket here. But please, y'all, leave some feedback as to how y'all think of the footage on the charts here and the discussions we have. Is there anything y'all would like to touch base on? Anything I could fill you in on or give you my own opinions? Please leave some comments below. I don't mind any of the conversation or the comments. I'm all invested into what I do, and I would just like to hear back, some of y'all's thoughts as to how I post these videos and anything I can do to improve the channel here. But I do appreciate everybody tuning in with me this morning, and we're gonna catch up with y'all again this afternoon, as we always do on the closing bell session. And yeah, we're looking to make some good money today. Hopefully we'll keep our fingers crossed, and we'll definitely catch up with y'all later this afternoon. Appreciate y'all tuning in, and y'all have a good one, y'all.